Greetings, nail people. I will give a few minutes for everybody to join in who wants to join in. This is Monday, January 11th, and it is time for Nails Over Coffee. I am your hostess with the mostest, Michelle Cordes Pugh, and we'll give a second for anybody to tune in who's going to tune in. Welcome, welcome. And I will get the camera turned around. Hi, everybody. Oh, I suppose I can adjust this a little bit while we're waiting for everybody to get here. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's much better. So you get to see me by the glow of my iPad. Hello, hello, everybody. Yes, even though I have a rant, I am not grumpy. I'm just have a rant. So my lovely friend, Tana Garland, the Garland House, has graciously loaned me a few more Disney cups until we can get some more Disney shopping done. So, when you have, when you pay attention to what cup you use every day because you're broadcasting, you get bored of the ones you have. So today we have a Some Mornings Are Rough and Mickey cup that is thanks to the Garland House. So, cheers. Okay, so some mornings are rough, as are some weekends, being a nail tech and reading all of the crap on social media. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what has spawned this rant. Oh, and rant. And I love you guys giving me hearts. That's so awesome. Love hearts. Okay, so what I actually wanted to talk about today was the diamond manicure thing that, and the 7 P's of marketing, that diamond manicure thing we've been seeing with the Powerball stuff going around, and how it's not really as crazy as it seems from a marketing standpoint. So we're going to talk about that if I get a chance to. But the first thing I want to talk about, since it's Monday and I usually get a lot of viewers on Monday, the first thing that I want to talk about is this rant of mine. So I have a couple of things. I had to actually make notes today, even though I never use notes. I had to make notes today because I am so annoyed that I knew I'd get off track if I didn't make some notes. So, but first I want to say, in case any nail clients are watching or listening to this, this is what we are, this is the internal thing that goes on within our industry, and we need the clients to know that ultimately what we want is to give you great nail services and for you to get exactly what you expect, what you want. That's what we want. We want you to get what you want. And the way that that has to happen is with that whole voting with your dollar thing. Every dollar you spend on nail products, on nail services, on nail everything is voting for the kind of nail industry that you want. So listen to this little rant as I'm about to go on, because if we want the bad nail crap to go away, then we need you guys to stop spending your money. I can't tilt it up more. I'm sorry. We need you to spend your money on what we are doing that's good. Like, that's where we need you to spend your money. So if there's any clients who are listening to this or watching this, please, please, please keep that in mind and tell your friends that we need that. Okay, so with that being said, I posted a picture along with my warning that this was going to be a rant. The whole, we are all in this together. I'm getting really tired of people bashing nail tech stuff that's out of their little world that they know about. I don't care if you are black, white, yellow, red, purple with pink polka dots, whatever. If you are a nail tech who is doing nails, who is trying to make a living doing nails, and you are following the rules for safety and sanitation and the law and licensing and everything for the area that you live in, I'm with you. Whether you're a guy, a girl, what, I don't care. I don't care. If you are truly following the rules, trying to better your craft, upholding what we do in this industry, which is give people beautiful nails and help make them feel better about themselves, about life, about their day, whatever. If you're doing that, then that's what I'm here for you. Okay? So, and we need to stop with this us and them and they do this and we do that and isn't that bad, and stop it. I belong to a gazillion nail boards all around the planet. Google Translate's a beautiful thing, by the way. If you're following a nail board that it has as a language you don't understand, the translation will at least help you get the point. We're all the same. The clients are the same. The lack of education's the same. The products are the same. It's the same. It's all the same. So let's stop infighting with each other and let's just focus on bringing our industry to the level that it should be, that it could be, that it can be, that it, I'm losing my mind watching all of this infighting between nail techs. Stop it. Stop. Just stop it. Okay? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, so on that note, damage to nails versus injury. If someone is using a drill, e-file, whatever you want to call it, to destroy, and we know what that looks like, rings of fire, red lines, thin, overly sensitive owie nail plates, drilling through the nail plate to the nail bed, cutting cuticles, all that, that's injury. Okay? Let's focus on eradicate staph infections for pedicures, cutting people's skin with a Credo blade, those kind of things. Those are injury. Let's focus on getting rid of injury for clients in our industry, not so much focus on damage. If I hear one more person complain about how we don't need to use a 100 grit file on the natural nail, I'm gonna tear my hair out. Are there brands that require no prep whatsoever? Yes. Are there brands that tell you to buff with a light buffing with a block to remove the shine? Yes. Are there brands that tell you to prep with a 100 grit file? Yes. Is it possible to use an e-file to prep a nail and not damage the nail? Yes. If your manufacturer's instructions, which by the way, happens to be a lot of the time if you're using an acid primer product, you need to use a 100 grit file to prep the natural nail. If your manufacturer's directions are telling you to prep the nail with a 100 grit file, then that's what you should be doing. Why? Because that's the manufacturer's instructions for how to use the product. If the manufacturer's instructions are telling you to buff the shine off the natural nail to put gel polish on, then that's what you should be doing because that's the manufacturer's instructions. And if you don't like the way those manufacturer's instructions tell you to do something, then don't use it. Then go find another product to use. Okay? Because all of this, we spend more time arguing with each other about what grit file we should be using on the natural nail than just minding our own nail business. Okay? If we spent as much time taking care of our nail business as we do worrying about what Jane Q Nail Tech is using for her nail business that is following manufacturer's instructions, oh my gosh, the industry would be so much better. If people spent as much time marketing themselves to clients in their local market area as worrying about whether I'm using a 100 grit file in Tacoma, Washington to prep my clients' nails, things would be so much different around the globe. So people just, again, that goes back to the infighting thing. Stop. Stop fighting with each other about stuff that people are following what a manufacturer tells them to do. If we're supposed to trust manufacturers' instructions, then trust them. Trust them. Because then if something goes wrong, the liability falls on the manufacturer, not on you. Okay? So follow your manufacturer's instructions. If you don't like your manufacturer's instructions, then they're not the manufacturer for you. It's that simple. Oh my gosh, like the stuff that I read just makes me crazy. And so on that very last little note, to make this perfectly clear for everybody, I am not a manufacturer educator. I have been in the past, but I am not now. I am not a distributor. I am not any of those things. What I am is I'm a nail tech. I'm a nail tech first. I'm developing the University of Nails, which my little product placement thing here you see above my head, so that we can get affordable education to everybody. But the reason why why I'm doing University of Nails is because we need non-manufacturer driven education. I love my manufacturer friends. I do. And I love my educator friends. I love all of you guys, but I'm not one of you. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I am no more, like I paid for my CYO gel trials and everything. I paid for that with my own money. They didn't give me that product for free. And the commission that I make off anybody buying the product with the discount code that I got, the money that comes from that is going to a nail charity. I'm not even making any money off it. So not only am I not making any money off it, I spent my own money to try that. I'm sharing it with you guys so that you guys can see what something is without having to spend your money on it. Let me spend my money on it. Or if somebody sends me a free product, I've been very lucky to have some people send me some products to try, which is great. I'm a nail tech with 19 years experience. I'm going to try it exactly as the manufacturer tells me to use it on Periscope or in a video for you so you can see it without seeing it from an educator who's used it a million times. I'm going to let you watch me use it live. First time, all by myself, so that you can get an idea if it's something you want to try. Brenda sent me some samples of Tough Enough nails. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to, and I'm going to let all you guys watch me try it. Maybe it'll be something you're interested in trying. Maybe it won't be, but at least you'll have some non-educator-driven information to go off of. I am no more an educator for Tough Enough Nails in that aspect than I am for Entity, because I got this in a swag bag from a nail event. When I sit down to try this Entity for you guys, it's going to be as somebody who's just never used Entity before. And I won't make any money if you buy Entity or not. So I've had some people throw some big accusations around that I'm an educator or I'm just out in it for money or whatever. And nothing could be further from the truth. What I want is I want you to follow me on Periscope so that you can see when I try these kind of things live. What I want is for when I get University of Nails up and live, I want you to subscribe for $10 a month so that I can give you guys free classes at the nail shows so that I can take all of those questions, people that are brand new to the industry who they don't have anybody to mentor them. They don't have anybody to ask. I want to create a whole library of things that they can use to learn how to do nails to, just like I mentioned at the beginning of this, better serve the clients. That's what I want. And I've talked to people who are going to subtitle some of the University of Nails videos. They're going to get subtitled into Vietnamese and Korean and German and French and Spanish and everything, because we're all the same. And what we're going to teach everybody around the world is all based on the same fundamental principles. And you know how I know this? I know this because I watch everything on the internet. And I know this because I have a college degree and I took international marketing. And I learned that the principles of marketing, the principles that everybody uses from Walmart to Amazon to AliExpress Marketplace, to all of them. The principles that Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Nestle, everybody is using around the world are the same marketing principles. And that's why I know as a nail industry, we're no different than everybody else. Trust me, Revlon is using the same 4 P's of product marketing in South Africa as they are here in the United States. And you know how I know that? Because I did it as a project for international marketing class. Okay? So, oh my gosh. So I'm not an educator for anybody. I'm a nail tech. I'm always a nail tech first. If you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Pinterest, if you follow me on Facebook or anywhere else, you will see that the number one thing I say is I'm always a nail tech first. Okay? I hope that clears that up for some people who've had some things to say about me and what I do. What product I use on my clients is none of your business. Absolutely. What products I use on my clients for my personal nail business is none of your business. It's not. I have vetted my products, as I would thoroughly encourage any of you to do, because our clients who are writing us a check or handing us a credit card are not our guinea pigs. We have guinea pigs. The clients that we are delivering services to for our paycheck every day, they deserve to have a product that we have tested, we have perfected, we have been educated in, and we have tried. That's why me switching from the brand of gel I've been using to the brand of gel that I'm going to start using has been a year-long process. I have been practicing, trying, learning, watching videos, going to classes, doing all those things before I make that switch for my clients. But I've used the product quite a bit, just not on my clients. Okay? So that's what everybody should be doing. So nail tech first, okay? Nail tech at the core. And that's the way it's going to stay. I've been offered educator positions with companies. I've been offered to do things for money that would have given me a brand bias, and I won't do them. And you know how hard that is? You know how hard it is to turn down money that you desperately need as a nail tech to pay your rent, to buy new products, because it compromises your personal values? It's tough, but I did it. And that is my rant for today. So, since we only took 17 minutes for me to clear the air, and I appreciate those of you who've tuned in live. I know Periscope is kind of glitchy, so it kicks you on and off and all those kind of things. But since we still have a little bit of time, I do want to talk to you so with all this whole big Powerball thing, there was a video going around about a real diamond manicure that is being done at a salon in Southern California. And while that seems crazy from the get-go, you're like, a $25,000 manicure? No way. While that seems crazy, I want to explain a little bit about how from a marketing standpoint, it isn't crazy. And hopefully you'll pick up something along the way here that helps you with your business. So the 7 P's of marketing, and I don't expect you to memorize these for the purpose of this broadcast, I'll say them again. But the 7 P's of service marketing are product, price, place, promotion, physical landscape, process, and people. Those are the 7 P's of service marketing, okay? It's a great acronym, easy to follow, helps you develop your own personal marketing plan. So let's break down this diamond manicure that they talk about in the video. Let's break that down in the 7 P's. So product. Product is the service when you're talking about service marketing, not the product you're using in the service, but the actual, what the service is. So in this case, it's a diamond luxury manicure. That's what the product is. Now, the price is anywhere from $500 to $25,000. That is the price. That price range is hinging on something that we're going to use in the process. So we're going to get to process here in a minute. But place. The place is important in this because this salon is in Irvine, California. It's in the heart of Orange County, California, where there's a lot of money in that area. So for this particular salon, this service is not as nutty as it would seem. Irvine, California, if you've never been there, you've never spent any time there, is right down the street from like South Coast Plaza, which has every high-end store you can think of. Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton, Prada, everybody. Like the individual like stores for these high-end brands are all in South Coast Plaza, which is where this salon is, where this video is done. So place, they've done their homework. They're in the right place for it. This manicure might not work in, I don't know, Spokane, Washington. It might not work. There might not be the money there to support it. And promotion. They've done this manicure. They've decided on what they're going to do. And well, we're talking about it. They saw it. They got the news lady down there to get one of them done. They got it broadcast on KTLA or whatever LA news channel it was on. That's important. They've defined their product. They're in a good place for it. They've outlined the price and why, and they've done promotion. Cool. Now, people, they've got people in the salon. The people part of the service marketing part is you or your staff if you have a salon. They've got a staff that is well trained enough in what they do to pull off this kind of service. So they've got the people thing met. And then physical landscape. The salon, if you could see from the videos, is a very bright, well-lit, clean, beautiful salon. It looks like a high-end salon. It looks like a salon that if you went in and dropped $500 or $25,000 or whatever on a manicure, that's where you'd be doing it at. I watched the video a few times and I watched it really closely and I didn't see one bottle of anything out of place in that, frame. So definitely be thinking about that in regards to how this goes. Some people, I do nails out of a studio in my house. Could I pull off a $25,000 manicure? I don't know. Maybe. But I know some people in Bellevue, Washington, up the road from me, the land of Microsoft and Google and everything, where they could probably pull off some $25,000 manicures in some of those beautiful spas in Kirkland. Hell yeah, they could. So it's all a bunch of peace. So now we're talking about process. The smartest thing they did was outline the process. They were already being asked for this service by people. So they found a jeweler and they figured out a way to make this process work. The first thing you do is you book a consultation. The jeweler comes in. They don't carry these stones in their salon. The jeweler comes in with stones and they lock down the entire salon. So it's safe and it feels safe. And then the jeweler shows the stones. The people pick out the stones they're going to buy and they pay for the stones. Then a separate appointment is set for being able to do the manicure. Again, they shut down the entire salon for somebody who's getting one of these manicures so that they feel safe. They don't have to worry about being robbed. They don't have to worry about whatever. They shut down the entire salon for the manicure, and they do a very special type of manicure where they go ahead and they drill basically a little pilot hole in the enhancement or the artificial nail coating or whatever, and they set the diamonds in there, they glue them in, they cap and seal them in, and then they set the appointment for when you're going to have them removed. And when you have them removed, you pay to have them removed. The salon potentially gets closed down for that. They take the diamonds out without damaging them. They pop them loose and they put them in like a little bag for you to take home. They're your diamonds. You bought the diamonds. So you're not really spending $25,000 on a manicure. You're spending $25,000 on a whole bunch of diamonds that you're going to get to keep and you're going to be able to use over and over again in your diamond manicures. The salon is just making the money off the service price, which of course is at a premium because they're closing down the salon for you. So while a $25,000 manicure seems crazy, from a marketing standpoint, the way they've done it isn't as crazy as it would seem. And we can agree that people spend money on luxury items that maybe we don't, but some people do. People buy Ferraris, people buy Lamborghinis, people buy Bugattis, people buy $10,000 purses and $5,000 shoes and all of that maybe we wouldn't spend our money on that personally, but there are people who do. There's a market for it. And so this salon that's got this video going around, which is great, by the way, that I'm glad this video is going around, this salon has taken, and whether or not they had help doing this, I don't know, but this salon has taken an idea and turned it perfectly into the 7 P's of a marketing plan that we should be examining. So if you can take some of those ideas and roll them around in your head with your services and what you offer and all of that, hopefully that can help you out. And let's face it, every time we get a lot of press out in the public for these high-end manicures, that's great for our industry. Elaine Watson's got a conversation going on her Facebook today about not hearing a lot of nails mentioned on the red carpet for the first time in a while. And that's, we can't allow ourselves to fall out of the limelight. And we also can't allow ourselves to be defined by the people in our industry who aren't doing things right. We need to be defined by the people who are. Okay, so that's what we all need to do. We need to support each other. We need to lift each other up. We need to educate each other. We need to educate everyone. Let's stop it with the us and them and him and her and you and me and the people down the street and whatever. I just had a client contact me yesterday who she found me on Yelp, and she was looking for a set of nails just to be able to go to Disneyland. She doesn't normally wear nails. She wanted nails to go to Disneyland. She wanted Minnie Mouse painted on her nails. I asked her what price range she was looking for and directed her to my website. She was looking to spend about $30 on a set of nails because she only wants them for like a week vacation. Well, I'm not going to do a $30 set of nails. I don't even have the stuff to do a $30 set of nails. My product is way too expensive for me to justify a $30 set of nails. But let me tell you, and I think my family is about ready to tromp in through my door here, so it might get loud here in a second. But I referred this client to someone down the street from me who I follow on Facebook. I'm watching everybody's work in the areas around me. And I referred this client to somebody who I said, I don't know how close they can come on price. I know they can come pretty close, but I know they can do the art you're looking for with the mini on your nail. So you might want to try calling them and finding out the price. And here's 2 other salons that I know will meet your price guideline, but I don't know if they will, be able to do your mini, so you'd have to call and ask. And that client was so happy. She booked with the first place. I said that I wasn't sure about price, but I knew they could do the mini. She booked with them. I know she's going to get a safe nail service that because I've checked them out and I follow them. And I know she's going to get what she wanted. The salon's going to get a client that they wanted. The client's happy because I helped her. So now when that client's looking for a high-end nail service, you think she's going to be interested in contacting me? Or when somebody she knows isn't looking for a high-end nail service, that's something that I offer, you think that she's going to send people my way? Absolutely. So that's what I'm talking about. That's about that whole, you should know the nail techs in your area, the good, the bad, the ugly. You should know all of them, because that way you can help. When you can't get somebody in, you can help put somebody in the right direction. If you can't help meet somebody else's needs, you can send them to somebody who can. That's why my rant was formed and how we're all in this together. I'm really loving this cup, by the way. All right, so it is 12:29. That's it for me. I'm out of time, and I managed to get my rant in and the stuff about the diamond manicure video. So thank you to everybody who joined me today. I'm going to put this video up on my Nails Over Coffee Facebook page. Please share it. Please you know what? Let's let this kind of a video go viral, okay? So that we can really like change the whole direction that we're going, okay? Like somebody just needed to call it out, and that was me, I guess, the nail rogue. All right. So I'm going to let you guys get out of here and get back to your Monday. Some of it's off for you guys. And I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday. And I've got some other fun stuff for this week. So I will catch you on the flip side. Take care. Thanks.